We are going to use the Ogre mythical creature to discuss the principle of not accessing one object's instance variables from outside of that object. It's going to be great. So hopefully you've already copied and pasted this code into your editor. You can run your tests and you'll see that everything will pass. This code is all fine. The main thing I want to work with is getting rid of this attribute accessor. It can often be tempting to try to change the internal state of one object from outside of it, but that's risky business and makes your code tightly coupled and is something we want to avoid. It's this encounter counter thing that we want to get rid of. So here, anytime we call human.encounter counter and set it equal to something, or really do anything with it, that is, we're changing the internal state of the human object. So we want to get rid of that. Or we're changing it from where we shouldn't be. So what we want to do is give ourselves methods inside of the human that do what we want that we can call from outside the human. If we want a method that just increments the counter inside of human, we could say def increment encounters end, and we can call at encounter counter plus equals 1. Now up here, we would just say human, instead of modifying the attribute from outside of it, we'll say increment encounters. So now we're just calling a method on the human. We don't know anything about the internal state. The other place we'd want to do this is right here. So we might give ourselves another method similar. We could say def reset encounter count. We say at encounter counter equals 0. Now we can call human.reset encounter count, and it'll set it back to 0. So this adder accessor, we can get rid of that and now put it there. So we'll run our tests, and they still pass.